Hello students, welcome back to our class. Today we will continue this session here with the new chapter, chapter number 11, Algebra. Let us understand first about it. Algebra is a part of mathematics in which the letter and symbols are used to represent numbers in equations. It helps us to study about unknown quantities. Now, algebra here basically we use children letters and symbols. Letters in the sense the alphabets we use, the small alphabets A to Z, any. You can use it A, X, Z, M, N. Any alphabet we use here in algebra to find out unknown quantities. Now you will ask, what is unknown quantities here? For example, I tell you, your mummy has 20 chocolates with her. She is giving 10 chocolate to you and the remaining ones is given to you to your sister. Then how much is given to your sister? How do you find out? Yes, to find out that number of chocolates given to your sister, we use here the alphabets or the letters in the form of algebra to find that unknown quantity. For example, children, here that unknown quantity I suppose as X, which I have to find, which is given to your sister here. The total 20 were there, out of that 10 is given to you. That means here remaining one, that is 10. So this 10 is nothing but it represents this number of chocolates given to your sister. So algebra is nothing but to find out certain unknown quantities by using alphabets and some operations with it. Now most important concept of algebra is children variable. Now what is variable? As I told you, we use the letters to find that unknown quantity. That letters that we use here with the operations, we call it as variable. Variable refers to the unknown quantities that can change or vary and are represented using the lower case letters of the English alphabets. As I told you, lower means the smaller alphabets A, B, C, Z, X, M and so on. And children, this alphabet that we call it as variable in particular condition or the situation, the value of this variable is never same in all the condition. It may change according to the given condition. That means suppose if I use A, the variable A in two different conditions, the value of A will not remain same in both the condition. It will vary with each and every conditions used. Okay, so we can tell that the value of variable is not fixed, it varies, means it will change with each and every condition we come across. Okay, so the name itself tells us that variable means something that varies, something that changes. Okay, so from here only we come to know the meaning of the word variable. Next, the concept we have here is expression. Now, children, using the variables, we make certain expression to solve out our problems. To know that unknown quantity, an expression has to be formed by us using the alphabets, numbers and certain operations also we need to put like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So, we can say arithmetic expressions may use numbers and all operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So first we have to form the expression and later on only we can go to find that unknown quantity. Here the expression may be numerical. This is here children, you can see this is a numerical expression. The expression we have used numbers, you can see, and certain operation of addition and subtraction in this, and there is no variable involved in this, only the numbers and the operations are there. So we call this as a numerical expression. Now we have here expression with variable. Now as I told you in the previous slide that we have no variables involved in it, only we have numbers and certain operations. But here you can see we have number and variable together. You can see 2m 5 plus t. Here number is there, variable is there, and the operations too involved with it. So this is called an expression with the variables. You can use any variable, okay, that is not limited up to you, that is any. Now an expression containing variable cannot be analyzed until its value is given. Children, we cannot find any unknown quantity till we have any value of the expression given to us, because the value of the expression given to us only when we substitute, that means we put in the given expression, we can get the value of this particular expression to given to us. How we have to find this, we will go later on in our textual exercise. Now the most important concept of the chapter, that is equation. Children, we learned first the basic thing, that what is variable, how the expression is formed. Expressions are of two types, numerical expression and expression with the variable. Now whenever we use the expression with the variable along with equal to sign, that we use equality, then and we make use of another expression with that, together we form an equation there. For example, if I give 5m equal to 10. So children, this is the expression with a variable, this is a numerical expression. When we combine both of them, that means we give them an equality sign telling these two expressions are equal to one another, equation is formed. In equation, children, we have here two sides, LHS side, that is left hand side, RHS side, that is right hand side, and the equal to sign tells us that the LHS side is equal to RHS side. That means the value of both the expression given to us is equal to one another. You cannot have an equation without an equal to sign here. Okay? So let us read here. If we use equal sign between two expressions, then they form an equation. An equation satisfies only for a particular value of the variable. The equal sign says that the LHS is equal to RHS, and the value of the variable which makes them equal is the only solution of the equation. Now you will ask me, what is solution of equation? Let us understand that. Now the value of the variable which satisfies the equation is the solution to that equation, and to check whether the particular value is the solution or not, we have to check that the LHS must be equal to RHS with that value of the variable. When we put the value of the variable in the equation, when you get both the sides the value equal, then that particular value of the variable is called the solution of the equation. For example, children, I told you 5m equal to 10. For example, now if I take the value of the variable m equal to 2. Now there is no sign between 5 and m, we consider it as 5 into m. Putting the value of m, that is 2 here, 5 into 2, what do I get? 10. So you can see here the LHS side, that was here, this is your LHS side, that is 10. The RHS side is also 10, that means both the values are equal to one another. Hence I can say that m equal to 2 is the solution of the given equation 5m equal to 10 here. So with this, children, we and this concepts of the chapter algebra go through this video, and we will see you in the next lecture with the textual exercise. Till then, bye bye.